question, and I'm hoping you can help me. Can you guys help me with something? I'm not sure, that sounded a little bit tepid. Can you guys help me with something? All right, we are going to do a countdown together from 10, and that will announce our opening for our 50th birthday, okay? So I'm gonna start counting down from 10, and I hope you guys can all join me in that. Okay, 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's my great pleasure to welcome everybody here, our distinguished guests, members of the Toronto Zoo family, our generous and all of our generous supporters to celebrate a truly momentous occasion, the 50th anniversary of the Toronto Zoo.
So when your Toronto Zoo was first being developed, it was envisioned as a place where people could come and marvel at beauty and diversity of wildlife from around the world. It's where the seeds of conservation could be planted, and we would inspire care for our planet and all its inhabitants. And at the opening, there was this massive sign. It was an event kind of like this, with a billboard behind them, and it said, "At this place, we will build the world's finest zoo." How do you think they did? I think our founders did an amazing job, and it's no question they were bold. And they were led by leaders like Paul Godfrey, who's currently the chair of Post Media, who was the chairman of the municipality of the Metro Toronto in 1974. Mr. Godfrey was there the day we opened in 1974, and he's joined us here today. Paul, would you please stand up? The 50th and the milestones reminds us that while we've accomplished much, big challenges lay ahead. Since we opened in 1974, wildlife populations have declined by 69%. I think you all know carbon dioxide is well over 400 parts per million in our atmosphere. The role of good, accredited, conservation-focused zoos has never been more crucial. Our responsibility? To continue to grow, to evolve, and challenge assumptions. We're committed to working tirelessly to know better in order to do better in service of animals in our care here and beyond. We have some beliefs that underpin that. One of them is that contemporary science and traditional knowledge together are critical to making a profound difference. And as we move to our next half century of conservation, we do have ambitious goals. We want to redefine how people think about animals in human care, ensuring they live lives with purpose. We're going to establish insurance populations for wild species across Canada and beyond, here and in our biobank. We're going to educate and train future conservationists. And we're going to empower people from all walks of life to take action for wildlife and amplify our conservation impact. Simply stated, we're evolving from a guest-funded zoo with a few conservation science programs to a community-funded conservation science organization with a world-class accredited zoo. And this is an important step for us because we're losing species faster than ever. We need communities to come together in the fight against species decline, climate change, and biodiversity loss. And the good news? Your Toronto Zoo team has the talent and the commitment to be that positive change. We're moving forward together with hope and determination.
On behalf of Mayor Chow and all of City Council, I will read the greetings from the Mayor. They read, as the largest zoo in Canada, the Toronto Zoo boasts an incredible range of zoological diversity, including over 3,000 animals across 300 species, divided into 7 geographic regions among 10 kilometers of walking trails. Through education, community engagement, and strategic investments, the Toronto Zoo continues its 5-decade legacy as a leader in fighting extinction, striving to build a world where wildlife and wild spaces thrive. It is a pleasure to offer best wishes on this milestone occasion on behalf of Mayor Olivia Chow and Toronto City Council. Thank you, congratulations. We look forward to seeing what the next 50 years holds for one of Toronto's treasures.
Welcome to Toronto Zoo's 50th happy birthday! What a great day! I feel very honored to say a few words in front of our first chairman, Paul Guthrie, who opened this great place. Thank you, Chairman Paul Guthrie. You know, earlier I had an interview with the CP24, and I said that there is an International World Zoo Olympic, and Toronto Zoo will get the gold medal for sure.
I would like to present the King Charles III Coronation Medal today to Dr. John.
In 5, 4, 3, 2. The official picture with Charles.
Such an exciting day for us as we celebrate 50 years of connecting our community to our conservation initiatives, to children, to nature, and unveiled this incredible statue recognizing Charles and the incredible 50 years he's been at your Toronto Zoo, connecting people to the challenges of lowland gorillas in the wild, helping people connect to our electronics recycling program, and just a great example of our work bridging from Toronto to across the world, from Scarborough to the Savannah.
I'm so excited to be here today celebrating the Toronto Zoo's 50th anniversary. That's 50 years of memories that we have here in our community of Scarborough.
Congratulations to the Toronto Zoo on its 50th birthday. It's a great day to be here. The sun's shining and we're so happy to see the new statue of Charles, our wonderful gorilla.
I've been coming to the zoo for many years, ever since I was a little kid, and now I'm excited to continue on the tradition, taking my family as well, and enjoy a bright, beautiful, sunny day.
So we're just incredibly excited about what our future holds as we continue to evolve to be a world-class conservation science organization with a fantastic accredited zoo, and we do more and more to ensure the species here are thriving and helping their wild counterparts.
I'm a volunteer at the Toronto Zoo, and we're always looking for more volunteers. And what do I do here? Well, my biggest tasks are welcoming people. We're called wayfinding. We find people and we let them know where they should go and where they can see, and we help them around the zoo. And the other thing we do is we talk about animals. So one day I may be stationed in front of the tigers. It'd be my job to inform people about tigers and what they are and the names and a little bit about the tigers they're seeing. So those are the two main jobs. And then we do some school tours, which is always interesting, leading the little kids or some of the bigger kids around. So we're a diverse group. There's 350 volunteers at the zoo, and we're always looking for more. You're not asked to come 365 days a year. You are asked to come about 25 shifts a year, and it's a wonderful thing to do. You have to take a course to start, and the course is about 10 weeks. 10 weeks being 10 Tuesdays or 10 Wednesdays. And after that, you will feel good about doing this job. And then every day you come, you learn something else. So join us or just come and see us. If you see us at the zoo and you see someone wearing a name tag and you don't know where you are or you don't know what you're seeing, ask. And we'll be very happy to help you.
We can't wait to see what the next 50 years holds at the Toronto Zoo. We'll soon have a new conservation center opening right at the front gate when people come in. It's going to be a wonderful place for community to enjoy, but also for students to do research. And one of the things that will be there will be the new Endangered Turtle Conservation Center, and so we're really looking forward to the next things that are happening here at the zoo, but also recognizing all the wonderful things happening right now, including all the new boardwalks that we have, absolutely beautiful, the new greenhouse, and again, just first-rate science happening here in the heart of Scarborough at the Toronto Zoo.
So today we decided to come to the zoo to help celebrate the 50th anniversary birthday of the zoo. We've been frequent members of the zoo for the last 2 or 3 years, and it's a place where we love to come and learn about animals and just get to know the zookeepers and continue our growth. And yeah, it's a safe space for us that we've really enjoyed over the last few years. Happy birthday to the zoo.
Well, happy birthday from the zoo. I'm here with Dawn. I'm Bob. We're volunteers, but I'm just a newbie here. Dawn has been a volunteer here since 1975, which makes her the longest standing, and she is standing, volunteer here. And I think that's pretty amazing. But there's 350 of us volunteers here. And I think most of them are pretty amazing. All of them are pretty amazing. So I'm going to pass the mic here to my famous colleague.
Thank you so much, sir. I have to admit, it has been a wonderful time volunteering here for 49 years. I enjoy animals, especially gorillas are my favorite, as you can tell by my necklace. And I had 2 little boys at home, and I had to get out of the house, so volunteering here was a good thing. I love to meet people that like to talk about animals, and I used to guide tours all the time, which was really fun. And I've been to zoos all over the world because I worked in children's publishing, so if I had to go to a library conference, if there was a zoo in that city, I went. So yeah, it's wonderful being a zoo volunteer. I encourage anybody who likes animals to sign up for a class here, become a volunteer.
Congratulations, Toronto, on the 50th anniversary of the Toronto Zoo. A huge thank you to all the wonderful staff that work here every day to take care of these wonderful animals and learn from them so that we can protect their futures.
I think one of the most amazing things about your Toronto Zoo is it's literally one of the best in the world. And being from Toronto, people are humble, they're modest. They don't realize they have this incredible gem right in their backyard. So Don't forget to come visit your zoo. We're open 365 days a year. I think you're going to love the changes we've made on site, and we can't wait to see you at your zoo.
Yes, we're live right here at the Toronto Zoo. It's a hot summer day. And here with the All-Star Summer Campers, enjoying and educating ourselves, celebrating 50 years of Toronto Zoo, 1974 to 2024. We're loving it. Shout out to the newsca.com. Thank you for having us here. We love you guys.
Well, we're just so delighted to be able to host people for this holiday drive-through. I think we were all disappointed with the COVID-19 lockdown, but we've wanted to find a way to give back to our community, and we're partnering with Second Harvest and the Toronto Firefighters Toy Drive to host people for a great chance to see Santa from the safety of their cars and give a little back to the community while supporting their zoo.
We're here today at the Toronto Zoo as they open their new greenhouse. The Toronto Zoo is an agency of the City of Toronto. We are always so happy to provide them with our support, but also today to thank the federal government and our wonderful MP, Gary Anandasangri, for his contribution to the project.
The indoor habitat we have here for our orangutans is a lovely space. It has climbing poles, it has all kinds of interesting features, but we wanted to provide the orangutans with more space, and we in particular wanted to be able to get them outside so they can experience the sunshine and the breezes. We also wanted to create a space where we could have orangutans out more than just one or two at a time.
The Toronto Zoo is very happy to introduce a new exhibit here called Wild Connections that has opened to the public.
We start off on Mars. We're going to have an astronaut friend come into our frame, and once he's up, I'll give you a little bit of how this works.
Here at the Toronto Zoo, we grow a lot of plants within our greenhouses, and there are many purposes. One of them is conservation, education, and also plants for the animals here.
Here at the Toronto Zoo, we've opened our newly renovated greenhouse. Within this space, there's a host of different tropical plants that guests can immerse themselves in, take pictures with. There's scents, there's smells, just a tropical oasis of plant material to engage in here at the Toronto Zoo.
The main idea about releasing or reintroducing animals into open areas or more naturalistic habitats is to mimic their habitats in the wild, and that is to improve welfare of the orangutans.
Sakali is our 30-year-old female. She just turned 30 yesterday, so happy birthday to Sakali. And she has a 4-month-old baby. We revealed his name today. His name is Wally, which means guardian.
Today we are here to celebrate the first viewing of our new female tiger cub. The first day where she'll be viewed by the public. So for the first few months of the tiger's life, she's going to eat only milk from mom. So that's what we witnessed on the first day.
Today we're here at the Toronto Zoo celebrating a very special birthday for our greater one-horn rhino calf, Kieran. So Kieran was born on January 4th, 2018. So today he's 1 year old. When he was born, he was about 140 pounds, but now he's well over 1,400 pounds. And today we've given him some special birthday treats.
We are very pleased to present the Washed Ashore sculptures. This here is Sebastian James, the tufted puffin, and he is one of 10 life-size exhibits of washed ashore, save the sea life.
We are here to welcome our two brand new tigers to the Toronto Zoo. We have a male and a female. They are full brother and sister. So behind me here, we actually have our male. His name is Vasily, and he is 6 years old. And we also have just around the corner our female. Her name is Kira. And again, being full brother and sister, she is also 6 years old, and they originated from Calgary Zoo.
Today we have revealed the name of our new pygmy hippo calf. She was born on August 10th. And she's been on exhibit for a few weeks now, and now she has a name, and her name is Penelope, and we could not be more excited.
Yeah, we're standing in our brand new outdoor Aldabra tortoise exhibit. It just opened a few weeks ago, and during the winter time, the Aldabra tortoises share an exhibit with the ringtail lemurs. But during the summertime, they will be spending their months out here.
The reason we're gathered here today is to open a new Blanding's turtle exhibit at the Toronto Zoo. Blanding's turtle is a threatened species that we've been working to reintroduce into the new Rouge National Urban Park.
So today we're celebrating the giant panda cub's second birthday. It's quite a milestone for us to be able to, first of all, successfully breed giant pandas in captivity for the first time in Canada, and also to be able to celebrate their second birthday to prove that we've successfully bred such healthy and happy pandas.
So today we're celebrating the first birthday of our baby Nandu. He's 1 year old today.
This is our new baby Indian rhinoceros. His mother's name is Asha Karan, and we are just waiting on a name for our new little guy. He comes out basically ready to go, and he's up on his feet within a couple of hours. He's nursing a little bit after that, and then he's been very mobile since then. But he is a baby, so he does a lot of sleeping, and he stays very close to mom.
Welcome today to our fish lab at the zoo, which is behind the scenes. We have quarantine facilities, but this particular room holds conservation species for us.
I've been here for 16 years, and I work with conservation programs with African fish and Madagascar fish. I started conservation work in Madagascar in 2004. In 2010, I was able to join Dr. Paul Loisel from the New York Aquarium and Alex Saunders from the Denver Zoo in in-field work.
Our new baby giraffe, her name is Mstari, M-S-T-A-R-I, and it's a Swahili name for line or stripe. And we named her that because her father's name was Stripes, and he passed away unfortunately last year in September 2012. So in honor of him, we have named her Mstari.
Real pleased to have the wombats here at the Toronto Zoo. We of course have Hamlet that's 30 years old, and we have bred them before.
We have received a pair of young southern hairy-nosed wombats. They were orphans from South Australia.
Today we announced the winning names of our cutest naming contest for our 3 white lion cubs, our 2 penguin chicks, and our 1 baby Babirusa piglet.
So we have 3 white lions here. They arrived early this summer.
I'm here to introduce the names of our 2 new babies.